we are on our way to Stockton to go look at a C10 for Andrew. He found it last night on Facebook Marketplace, and it seems like a decent deal, but I guess we'll see. We're about, what, 4 minutes out? About 4 minutes out. It seems like it's in good shape. Is it a small block?
What's that?
Small block?
Small block Chevy. It's got interior and it looks clean. It doesn't look like there's any rust from the outside, from the pictures. The body's straight. I don't see any dents in any of the pictures. But it looks pretty clean. So.
What wheels were on it? I forget.
I don't know.
We're about to find out.
The rims aren't that cool, but I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, those don't matter. I was just curious.
Yeah.
And you said it was a small block? Or it looked like
it's
a
a 350.
Oh, okay. For now. We're in Stockton. Damn, look at this tree all over on this car.
You can't even see it through the video while you're recording.
Cut.
Right, edit.
Damn. Dragged it.
92.
Oh, there it is there.
Where? Oh, yeah.
All right, so this is the C10. It's pretty clean. It's a 350. It's pretty nice. And we decided to buy it. So this is it. This is the inside here. It's pretty clean, no rust. It's pretty good. Needs a little bit of work here and there, but nothing crazy. Should fire right up. So this doesn't have a lever inside. It's on the outside.
And you can see how many people they want to come. I told them, you know what? The new way after maybe 1 o'clock, you know, because you guys were coming. A lot of people want to come today. But I said, well, you know what? I already come to this guy and he's from here. He's coming from far. Right. If they got some, you going to make a deal?
Hey, it's done now, right? It's done now.
Yeah.
So yeah, Andrew just picked us up. So we're gonna drive it home all the way back to Sacramento or Yuba City. And then the reconstruction begins. Damn, you might have to look harder than that.
I know. I tried to.
There we go. Got the Chevy door slam. What do you think?
It's clean-ish. No, nothing bad. I pretty much have everything to make it look good. So, I got the headliner, I got visors, and
What goes in here? Does it go on this or?
yeah, it's basically a mold of this, but it's plastic.
Oh, how do you set it in there? You just.
There's trim pieces
Oh, okay.
that go around.
And you can reuse all that stuff.
I just gotta drill holes, but and then I want to swap my dash cover or something. And then I have door panels. Basically, pretty much everything.
You happy?
Yeah, I'm happy. I just can't wait to do paint on it.
Hey, that's just motivation, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right, let's test this bad boy out.
Does it got seatbelts?
It has it just has lap belts. It doesn't have shoulder belts.
Lap belts are cool.
Huh?
I said lap belts are cool.
Reverse it.
Need to raise
no rear view.
Yeah.
Old Chevy truck.
Wipers work. Yep.
You're gonna need those.
Yeah.
I guess you probably should have checked the oil, but I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, we don't need it anyway.
Hey, all it has to do is get us home.
It's smooth.
It's hella smooth.
It's hella smooth. The other one was not like that, that's for sure. That's smooth. Transmission works good.
It's funny is
It's like a boat, though.
what's that?
It's like a boat for now.
Yeah, it's funny is
Oh, right?
yeah, make it right. The 2-wheel drive is not like a 4-wheel drive
No.
because you got leaf springs in the front, or sorry, coil springs in the front, and
Yeah.
leaves in the back.
Yeah.
Everything's good.
Yeah, it runs great. Really smooth. Steering's a little wonky, though.
All right, so we're on the freeway now. It seems like the truck is running on what, 7 cylinders?
But at least 7.
At least 7. Hope it's not a roadkill moment
Yeah.
where you see if we can make it.
Yeah, I know. We didn't check any of the fluid, so
When we get gas, we'll check it out.
yeah.
Make sure everything's okay. But it seems to ride pretty good, right?
It's really smooth. Really weak.
It's really weak.
Yeah, it's really weak. The brakes are decent. It's comfortable.
It's pretty quiet inside.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet for now.
See Kathy's back there. Are you gonna buy another one of those tonneau covers?
Yeah.
How much was that thing?
Like a couple hundred.
A couple $100. Yeah, that was super cool. I would have had that little compartment.
Yeah.
Looks like you're gonna be making the hot dogs nice this year.
I know. Well, I'm glad that I at least got to make it with the other truck. You know?
Yeah.
I at least went once. You know, I got the experience with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one, it'll be safer,
Yeah.
especially once you put a nice bench seat with the 3 harnesses. Like,
Oh yeah. Yeah, I have to measure for that one. It was for a side by side.
oh, really?
Yeah. That's why it has harnesses.
I guess that makes sense. Well, but so I guess we'll get some gas and we'll check some fluids and stuff.
Yeah. See why it's only running on 7.
Yeah. All right, so we're pulling up to a Arco. The gas gauge doesn't work, so it says we've been on E for about what, 20 miles?
Something like that.
Like everyone else here as well. What's your gas tank's on the passenger side? Yeah. So come on. There you go.
Shoot, if I was in my truck, it'd be so hard to get through this.
I bet. It's like trying to navigate, like trying to thread a needle.
I can't turn all the way either. Should I back into this one?
Yeah, I would back into that one. Why is there so many people here? I would go forward further. Damn. What?
Turn it hella times to freaking.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Let's see.
That's crazy. It's like exactly like my truck.
Really?
Yeah, pretty, like just the bed's not perfect.
Oh, that's perfect then.
Yeah.
Let's pop the hood on this thing. Oh, he said some other ignition coming out. That's an anti-theft
Well,
device.
switch that one.
Well, yeah, good to give it a spare. Let's see. Huh? No, this one's only on the inside. So I wonder why one of these plugs burnt. Maybe it's this one over here. Can you reach that one? has a new HEI distributor, or cap at least I should say. Well, what the oil looks like. The brake fluid's kind of dripping out. It has some oil in it.
Quite low on transmission fluid.
Huh?
I said it looks a little low on transmission fluid.
No, we're just doing this so we can make it home.
Yeah.
We don't really give a shit about the condition of the motor.
Look at that.
What?
Hello, spacers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it has oil in it. That's good. Alright, so I don't see anything obvious as to why it's missing like that, but alright, wanna put some gas in it?
Yeah.
Looks like just a standard small block Chevy. All right, so the truck made it back. This looks like, oh man. How do you end up with two of the same color trucks? One's a C10 and one's a K10. Hey Andrew, is this the one on the right? Is that the crinkle edition?
It is now.
Really?
Well, this has some crinkles in it too.
Yeah, but that's like crinkle to the max.
What are the chances of finding the same truck? Almost.
I would say slim to none. All right, so what are your plans for the new C10?
All right, so first, I'm going to take the motor and tranny out of the old one. I'm going to basically clean the engine bay
For the new truck?
on the new truck, paint it black like I did my old one. I'm going to swap the LS in it with the manual, and then I'm going to swap all the wiring over.
I don't know what that means. If you like, I can't.
Okay, and then I'll get all the emblems from my old truck and all the badges, and I'm gonna put it on this new one. Basically, make it look exactly like my old one. I'm gonna change the lights.
You mean the marker lamps and the brake lamps and
Yeah, I'm gonna change all those.
grill,
Yeah, because I already painted mine, so I'm just gonna swap it over, make
the
it
back
look good.
window? You gonna put that in as well? The slider?
Yeah, I forgot about that. So this new one came with like a solid back glass. So I'm gonna take the slider out of mine, put it in that one. I'm gonna put the headliner in, all the trim, the visor, the mirror, the rear view. What else?
The dash?
Yeah, the dash. I'm gonna basically convert it to Cheyenne. So
I mean, the trim is already there, so.
yeah. And
The dome light? Because this one doesn't have a dome
new
light, right?
carpet. I'm gonna take the carpet out of my truck because it covers the whole floor.
Oh,
this
I
one
see.
doesn't. It doesn't cover the hump like for the.
Right. I wonder if this one has a bolt-in trans tunnel, if it's the same.
I would assume it's the same.
And the steering column are going to change, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna change steering column as well, and then steering wheel. Gotta do steering wheel. What else? I'm gonna put my old gauges in the new truck.
Because you painted those, right?
I painted the needles and I put LEDs.
Oh,
the
yeah, I
lights.
remember that. You did quite a bit of work.
I did a lot. I gotta fix the mirror on the driver's side because it's a little too high, so the wing window doesn't open. So I gotta fix that.
But overall, it drives pretty good.
Overall, it drives way better. It's way smoother. I gotta tighten the steering up. It's a little loose. And then getting new cowl hood.
The same
I'm gonna
style
swap the grill because I already have a black grill
The same style as the one that you had
as the old one.
as the old one.
Yeah, and then I gotta figure out what rims I want to do.
You gonna lower the back so it's even?
I'm gonna level the truck, and then I'll probably get some either 15 or 17-inch rims, and then I'll do like a 315 drag radial, like a 28 or a 30, and then
you put a roll cage in it?
Eventually I want to paint the dash and the interior, and I want to lizard skin it and basically make it so it's like sound
in it?
Yeah.
Or soundproof it, I guess you should say.
I gotta put my speakers, my
Yeah,
stereo system in there. It is a lot.
Damn,
This is basically like the base model
truck.
like basically starting from scratch.
Well, looking forward, this is a better starting point than the last truck because it's a two-wheel drive. For what you want to do with it, at least initially, it's better suited for that.
Yeah.
Obviously you can transition into whatever, but I think right now the platform is more suitable to what you needed to do for now.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the whole thing now, looking back? Still kind of like do you feel? I know you feel better about it, right?
I feel better about it, but I'm still sad to see that basically the whole truck is destroyed. Like, you can't really use any of it besides like the drivetrain. The frame might be twisted, so you can't really use that. I could use like basically half the truck, so like the passenger side. I can use the fender, the grill. I can use the whole bed side, and then the tailgate. So that's basically it.
But a couple days ago, you're pretty sick about it.
Yeah.
You're
I didn't want to.
Under the weather.
Yeah.
You're like, you probably didn't want to go outside, huh?
No, it's just, I don't know. It sucks to see it, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Every day you walk out there, you're probably like another reminder of what transpired, basically.
Yeah. So eventually I want to make it into like a high-speed desert truck. I don't know really what to call it because I've never really seen it before. But it basically, have you seen like the sand rails, like with the trophy truck body?
Yeah.
Basically like that style, but obviously I'm gonna keep the motor in the front.
Yeah, so you're gonna basically alter the whole front suspension. You're gonna have to, right?
Basically,
huge tall spindles,
front, long travel rear, basically almost a full tube chassis besides the frame section that I'll keep.
So these cars.
Manual.
What I was saying earlier, these vehicles are like Legos.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like it's a unibody car where you're cutting and welding and you can't pack. You can unbolt the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Really. The only thing that's really welded together is the cap. But even that is modular. You can replace every single panel.
Yeah.
So the question is whether or not you should. You could, but doesn't mean you should, obviously.
Yeah.
The one that you have now. You could go both ways. You could go and replace the cap, the roof, and the A pillars and B pillars, and you could do all that stuff, no problem. It just, I don't know if that's
at that point
the
best
best
what are you saving?
Plan. Actually, you could do it
because the time and then if I would do that to basically have the sentimental value part of it. But
that's not.
But at the end of the day, the time versus what you're saving, or what you're doing at the end of the day is just you could just swap the parts and put it in this new one.
Right. It's a classic example of the more you feel, the less you think. Yeah. Right. Because emotionally, you want to fix it no matter what, but logically, it's not advantageous for you at this point. Yeah, to do that. But what you could do is just keep it and just build a rock crawler out of it.
Oh, that one?
The cab. It's already messed up, but you can push it back out and make it work. And if you were to do like a rock bouncer or something like that,
you could do.
You could do all kinds. There's so many different options, but this truck is not suitable for high speed.
No.
Right? It's just not.
Yeah.
It's just not. So.
It's just
not. But I think this is definitely a better approach.
Yeah.
So when are we gonna see like the very first thing? I mean, what's the very first thing you're gonna do to it?
Very first thing.
Besides register it. Like what? I know. When you were driving home, I already know you were thinking about doing something.
Well, I just can't wait for the motor to be in it.
The motor, huh?
Right. I mean,
those tires are gonna be just vaporized by that motor, so you're gonna need some wheels. What I would do, it's just me. The first thing I would do is I would buy wheels and tires.
First.
Yep, that's the first thing I would do. Get the stance right, because that motor is gonna just destroy those tires.
Yeah.
So I would get new tires, new wheels, and then from there, because then I think you could slowly transfer over the panels and the window and feel really good about it.
I think what I'll do is I'll do the drivetrain first, so like wheels, tires, motor swap, transmission swap, and then I'll start working on the interior.
Because I can, as soon as the adjuster looks at the current, or
then I can start taking stuff off, and
then you can pull the panels off, and then it'll start making it yours. You know?
Yeah.
Right now, it's someone else's.
Yeah, exactly. Like right now, it's like it's mine, but it doesn't feel like mine.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing on it that's mine that I did or anything like that. So, but
the cool thing is you found it, and I'm sure the color just caught your eye right away.
It did, yeah.
And we made it back.
It looks straight besides the roof.
There's a couple things on it, but it's the truck is, how old is that? It's a 74, right? So it's 74. Okay. So it's like 35 years old. No, 45 years old.
Yeah. So yeah. I mean, what really caught the color really caught my eye, but also the fact that there's no rust.
Yeah.
There's no body rust.
And your cab corners are rusted out.
Yeah, there's a big dent on the B-pillar on the outside, and then there's rust on the cab corners and on the rocker panels.
And the floor, right?
And the floor on the driver's side. So, I mean, the body is cleaner on this one, but the paint isn't. So it's kind of like a toss-up. You can always do paint. Body work's a little bit harder to do.
Yeah, but I think it'd be good.
It'll be cool to see it transform into something.
One thing for sure is you're gonna be busy.
Yeah, it's basically like starting over.
You're gonna be working your ass off, right, to pay for this, and then you're going to be working on this when you have spare time. Mm-hmm. All right, well, I think that is enough for now as far as planning goes. The next video will be something else, but you'll see a video soon of some progress, maybe wheels or tires or interior or something. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Till next time.
All right.